Welcome back to day 10 of this Quora and Jarvis 30-day challenge where I try to get 10,000 views by using an AI copywriting tool such as Jarvis to answer people's questions. And for those of you who have only just started watching the series, I'll leave all the links to the past videos in the description below for you to catch up on. We now have 744 views and 11 upvotes. I have found the 3 questions to start off with. So question 1 is, which are the vital steps to grow your YouTube channel in 2021? Question 2 is, will a YouTube video without any voice be monetized? And question 3, if you want to become a YouTuber and have one laptop online but no idea what to upload on your channel, then what do you do in this situation? I'm not really going to be doing anything different than what I've done in the past 9 videos, so I'm just going to speed through these questions because I really want to start ramping up the amount of answers I'm answering on a daily basis. If you want more information about the specifics of what I'm doing, just go back into previous videos because I do stop and I talk and I break everything down over and over and over. Okay, so let's do this. I've started adding the first 10 words or so of the angle that I want Jarvis to kind of write what it is I'm trying to communicate. And what I found it's usually really good at is that if I want to create a list sort of style text, then I just need to start Jarvis off. So in other words, this is what I've put. If you want to be a success on YouTube, you need to follow these 8 vital steps. And now that I've signified to Jarvis, insinuating that I want it in a list style, Jarvis is hopefully going to finish off the list style for me. So now all I need to do is click compose. And as you can see, it says step 1 here. So that's doing exactly what I want. And now all I need to do is just hit space a few times and reactivate that compose button, and it should continue in the style. Okay, so there's 8 steps, and now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go into power mode and do conclusion template, blog post conclusion. And I've always found that when you're writing a blog post conclusion, you want to start it off with, in this blog post I've spoken about, and then all I actually do is I copy the title there. So in this blog post, I've spoken about 8 vital steps to grow your YouTube channel in 2021, and then usually it summarizes it pretty good. Final steps is just to clean up the blog post, make things bold, take away the spaces, and that will be done in just a second. Okay, so that is blog post number 1. Just before we post, I'm just going to jump over to our sheet, go to our answers, and very simply grab this article here, and I'm going to highlight growing your YouTube channel in 2021, press the link button, enter, add. And that is blog post number 1 done. Next question we're going to do is, will a YouTube video without any voice be monetized? So you know the drill. Just something that's quite interesting is I've actually noticed that a lot of the time Jarvis actually speaks in third party. Ideally it would be really good if we can, you know, have an option whether to talk in third party or not, because a lot of these blog posts I'm talking from my own experience with stuff. So instead of like using terminology like we and stuff like that, it will be really good to just replace it with I. It's a small change, but it sometimes speeds up the process with stuff as well. Okay, again, this is a list style sort of blog post. So Jarvis is really good at detecting just by pulling the first 10 words or so. Okay, so I'm not sure my spelling or grammar here, so I'm just going to highlight it all and I'm going to do fix grammar. Okay, and now I've kind of insinuated to Jarvis that I want this in a list style by saying here are 10 ways to make money with your YouTube channel. So here's Jarvis doing its thing. Okay, just a little hint if you didn't already know, you can press Control and J on your keyboard, which will automatically press the compose button. If you're on a Mac, it's Command and J. that's basically the majority of the blog. I just got to clean it up, but let's go ahead, go to power mode, type in conclusion. And now I'm just going to copy this. And again, in this blog I've spoken about, and then I'm just going to replace this bit here with the title and do generate. Found my post and just paste it in like so. And now let's go ahead and clean up the post. Okay, that's looking like a good blog post. That is blog post 2. And now moving on to answer 3, which is if you want to become a YouTuber and have one laptop online but no idea what to upload in your channel, then what do you do in this situation? Okay, so what I've done is in the initial intro paragraph that Jarvis generated for me, which is this bit here, I've literally, it's given me the questions to talk about. So I've just taken the questions here and pasted them here. And then I've taken this section here, which is most important tips and tactics that are essential if you want to become a successful YouTuber, and I've just merely put on 7 important tips and tactics. Okay, so I'm turning that into a list side, and then I'm using these questions here, which Jarvis created here, just to break down some more content. And now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just take each line here of these, I'm going to go to power mode, and I'm going to go into sentence expander. I'm going to paste this first line in, and I'm just going to hit generate AI content, and then whatever it's going to generate here is going to be the start of the paragraph to answer these questions. So like you see, there we have it. So I've just pasted that in, and I'm going to show you shortly what I'm going to do from this stage in just a second, but I'm going to complete the rest of these here, and then we'll get started. Okay, so again, what I've just done, I've taken this, I've taken the questions here, and I've put it into the sentence expander, and then I've put the output of that here. So from here, all I'm going to do now is hit the compose button, so we can actually leave power mode for now, and I'm just going to go ahead and do compose. Okay, so now that I've answered those 3 questions, here I actually manually type this tiny bit here because again I want it to create a list style sort of content, and the best way to actually do that is just by saying here are 7 important tips and tactics, etc. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do my little hack to unlock the compose button and do compose. Okay, so something just happened, no idea what, but the software just glitched out and kind of lost basically a good part of the blog. But that's actually okay, because if you head over to the 3 icon here, press document history, and just have a quick look to see where we were up to, which is here. I'm just going to do restore version, and there we have it. I've lost my formatting, but that's absolutely okay because it's better than losing all the work. So I'm just going to quickly whiz through this, put all the headers back in, and we'll be ready to post. Okay, that's done. Let's go ahead, copy this. And that was question number 3. Okay, so I'm going to go over to this one. Someone's just requested me to answer this. And let's go ahead and post. Okay, so there's been a lot going on today, and you can probably tell that not only the quality of my blog posts and the the more fluent I'm becoming with the software as I continue my journey with this 30-day challenge, but I'm actually starting to enjoy things a bit more because now I've got an end goal that I set in my last video, which was trying to achieve the 10,000 views, all the questions that I really want to be answering. And that's because we are training, or have trained, Quora to present us with those questions by staying so focused to the sort of content that we're answering. So this is actually really exciting. I love seeing this sort of progress. And if we just quickly jump back to my screen, you will see with these stats that, when we start logging, only 10 days ago, we were only at 7 views. Then we went to 15, 69, 150, 253, 339, 418, 682, and now we're at 744 views, okay? And we're playing the organic game, so this does take a little longer to build up. And the only way we can really give ourselves a chance is just by being patient and building up the foundations, okay? Knowing what works, knowing what doesn't work, taking time to learn things. And this is what should kind of be done across almost any venture that you take, okay? It's always a learning curve. You've got to stay consistent. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.